Okay, thought I'd hop on YouTube and make a quick little video. I just bought a Pentax 17, so I thought I'd open it and throw a roll of film in there and just kind of show you maybe what's in the box and how it loads and all that. So we got some documents. Look at that, it's time for film. All right, let's go. All right, so there's the camera, but let's see what else it comes with. Looks like it comes with a little wrist strap here. Then you got your battery. It's a CR2. And that's it. All right, let's check out the camera. I'll tell you how it feels. Okay, immediately feels pretty light. Feels like plastic. Hard plastic. That feels metal. Okay, so there she is right there. All right, let's see about maybe throwing some film in here. Need my pocket knife. But yeah, so I bought the camera. It was at my local camera shop. I think it was like $550. I'm really excited to make some diptychs. Diptychs are, I think, you know, the two photos right next to each other. I'm really excited to have a camera that shoots in vertical orientation or portrait orientation, because that is how I do most all of my street portraits. Now, I don't know that I'm necessarily going to do street portraits with this, but I've always wanted to have a camera that is orientated like that, so that I don't have to change up my orientation to shoot the orientation that I want. So I think, you know, it's just going to be cool to see how that functions. Not that that's a viable option for any other camera but these little half frame cameras, but I guess there is some medium format cameras that do that. So I'm going to see how I like the portrait orientation as default, because I've always kind of wanted that for my street photography. However, probably won't be doing many street portraits with this. Looking forward to not doing street portraits necessarily, but doing the diptychs. And I think what I'm going to do, all right, so now I'm going to try and load this thing. Kind of guessing around here on what to do. I like that it has strap, or, you know, spots to put a strap in. All right, so there's an on and off, and it turns on and off. That's good. Maybe I should read a manual, right? But something, surely you just tug on this thing and it'll open up. So yeah, there it goes. Okay, so pull up on the camera rewind button. Okay, so there's our innards right there. You're looking at it before I even looking at it, but everything looks clean and of course, right? Why wouldn't it? But so we'll load up this Ultramax, Kodak Ultramax. I thought this would be a good first roll of film to put through this thing, and I'm gonna push it to 800 because I want that. You know, with this sort of setup, I'm not looking for a shallow depth of field. I love shallow depth of field, especially in my street portraiture. But for this, I'm looking for a deep depth of field. I want a lot of clarity. I want a lot of sharpness throughout the whole field. I don't want that isolated look, and that is primarily because I couldn't achieve it with this. You know, I don't know what it is, f3.5 maybe, but that's not going to give me that isolated look that I get on my 50mm 1.4 shooting at f2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna try that, because whenever I have that sort of setup, and that's what I do for my street portraiture, I have to get a lower ISO film and so I have to shoot 200 or 100 or get a 400 and pull it to 200, and so, but that's not going to be the case here. Now I'm just having the film, loading the film was not so obvious here to me. It's just got a couple of different looking innards here, but I think, and so what I mean is, so on my Leica, oh, I feel it took. Okay, so right here, it looks like you just sort of insert it like that, because when I pulled on it, I can feel tension. It's very easy loading there, very easy loading. But I mean, I shoot, you know, my film camera primarily is a Leica M6, and Leicas are not known for being particularly easy to load. So maybe this is more on the easier, you know, like other cameras. But okay, I'm gonna set my ISO. We're gonna put it at 800. Looks like oh yeah, I gotta push my button down here. So you gotta push this button, and then you can rotate your ISO, and I'm gonna put mine at 800 because I'm gonna push it to stop. And got the button on here, and I saw the light flash a little bit, so I believe it's ready to rock and roll. I gotta give it a few. Now, one thing I'm noticing here is the film counter. I guess I should take the cap off. The film counter does not look like it's gonna count film 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Oh, maybe it will. Yeah, okay. So I'm finally getting up here to 0. But I figured that I would have had some. Okay, so after all that clicking around, you might be able to see I'm finally up here at 0. And that was like 3 or 4 shots, but I guess they're half frame shots, so maybe that's right. Maybe I had to take 4 shots to advance it twice, and now I'm at 0. I feel like something was sliding around in there. Anyway, I can hear it focus whenever I half press it. I can hear it. The viewfinder does not seem to change no matter where I focus it, so it doesn't seem like there's any parallax correction. There's two sets of viewfinders in there, or the frame lines. Not sure why. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it be. This is gonna be the end of the video, and I will check up on you later. It looks like 25 millimeter f3.5. So, boy, pretty wide. 25, my gosh, that's wider than 28. 28's like my widest camera, or widest lens. So, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be trying to isolate a subject. Maybe I will, who knows, we'll see. Anyways, that's a little first impressions video. Excited to take it out and see how we do with it. So, we'll see.